Hello there guys, this is RyanSR2264 and today I'm going to be telling you guys why this warthog right here is so freaking awesome. So this is the Halo World warthog from the new Halo Infinite game that has yet to release, but they did release toys for it. So first let's review the Master Chief real quick. My camera does not do this figure justice. It looks dynamic. I love all the detail. I mean, there we go. All the chest details, the battle damage right there, the 117 clearly painted. There's actually a fair amount of weathering. I don't know how well you guys can tell. There we go. There we go. You can see the dirt right there. Feet. I do wish those were colored the same color as his armor, because I think the color for his armor looks really nice. Oh yeah, so this is a double bend joint right there, which is awesome, just like the bigger figure. Now there's no toe bend here, but I'll live. We have rotation of the hands, and then you have side to side movement. 360 right there. I can go right there. And the head can look up that far, look down that far. That's side to side. Beautiful spread. And he has a little hole right there for his gun. That fits right there. The gun is okay. It's made out of a soft plastic, so as we can see, it bends really easily, which is kind of a bummer. I've noticed that on a lot of toys now that they're starting to do that, but you can always bend it back into position. I do really wish that was painted blue to kind of show the HUD, but I like it. The paint is minimal, but the detail looks nice. So let's get this closer to the camera, and you can see my disgusting hand. As you can see, there is a ton of detail molded in there, and if I really wanted to, I could go back and repaint it, which I'm actually tempted to do that for at least the bigger figure. Maybe this one. You can hold its weapon like that. And Master Chief is ready to shoot up some aliens. Either Covenant, Brute, Grunts, Elites, whatever comes. Or maybe the Flood. My only complaint is there's a little paint mishap right there on his helmet. But, like right there. Right where the nose would be. But, you know what? It's fine. It's a smaller figure. The figure itself runs for about $10. You can get it, and I think for a $10 figure, I think it's great. I really do. It's far and superior to any figure that I've seen for about $10. Retro collection. I think this Master Chief is just amazing, and far superior to the other McFarlane Master Chiefs. I mean, this is like a miniature Figma, or a miniature version of the bigger Master Chief. Alright, so this is the bigger Master Chief. As you can see, it also has a kind of wavy gun, but I mean, these two are awesome. They're basically the same figure, but this one's a lot bigger and comes with a pistol, and this one's smaller and only comes with the assault rifle. But Jazzwares, that's the company who makes both of this figure line, in my opinion, just did an amazing job of not only the bigger Master Chief, but also this Master Chief, putting in tons of detail, tons of articulation. Now let's look at the McFarlane Master Chiefs that they've released. This is the Combat Evolved one. The detail looks nice. The helmet's kind of weird because it's blocky, and I think it should be smooth. But I mean, that's a leg bend for that one. Bam. Alright, so now that I have shown off the little figure that comes with, which is definitely, I think, worth alone the $25 price tag, let's take a look at the weird thing, the vehicle it comes with, the UNSC Warthog from Halo Infinite. This thing is freaking awesome. It's got undercarriage details, it's got wonderful painting, wonderful printing with the UNSC logos. It's got the fuel tanks back there, it's got hooks, it's got levers, it's got an antenna. It's even got detail inside the vehicle with the steering wheel. You have the other seat, and you have the back. Then you have the hooks, and you got the headlights. Then you can come up here, you can actually remove the... And you can remove the Warthog machine gun, and then you can see the detail there. It's not the most detailed. It's just plastic. It's plastic molded and just a little bit of paint, but simplicity, I think, works in this category. It comes with the bullet belt, and it comes with the little UNSC logo on there, and it's got some little plastic nubs for the figures to hold. As you can see, mine's a little warped because I've had some figures in it. And you have a peg for a figure, and then you got some more paint and stuff. My only complaint with the Warthog itself, I'll have to get back to you on that with complaints, but genuinely, my only complaint with the Warthog is this antenna is kind of weird and can, as you can see, it's bent, so be cautious with that. And the turret in the back does not turn all the way, which is a real bummer because in the game it is very dynamic, and it's also really hard to turn. So if you wanted your turret, you're going to have to actually take it out and then place it back in. I would like to do some modification on that base to really get this turret to move smoothly, so I think what I'm going to have to do is round out this little section right here. But honestly, for the price point alone, this Warthog is phenomenal. I love this thing. It is amazing. I mean, it's only $5 more than the Jazzwares 12-inch, 6-inch, whatever inch it is, Master Chief figure. I mean, this is just freaking awesome. And let me show you guys some more pictures of why this vehicle right here is so awesome, because I have my dad's G.I. Joe, which is kind of old. It's in scale with G.I. Joe, 3 3/4-inch action figures. So you can do something like this. The vehicle can be something for some bounty hunters that Luke Skywalker has to defeat them. It can be a getaway vehicle for your G.I. Joes against Cobra soldiers who have captured a little mini tank. It can be something that your G.I. Joes and the Master Chief attack the Covenant with. It can be something for your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to drive around in. It can just use your imagination, come up with something unique. And that's the beauty of the action figure and the action figure vehicle and imagination. Especially with a 3 3/4-inch scale vehicle, because there's a lot of figures in that scale. So as we can see, this Warthog is just awesome. You can fit 3 3/4-inch action figures in it. It's a low price. It's awesome. Unfortunately, its awesomeness has ruined my taste for other vehicles like this DeLorean right here. Now, one would think, well, Ryan, why do you not like this DeLorean anymore? Don't you love Back to the Future? Don't you love your Christmas presents? And I do. But my disappointment with this DeLorean is very simply three 3/4-inch, totally not Luke Skywalker counter action figure. That's as good as you can get it. That is so sad, because check this out. You can actually get him in the passenger seat. So there's literally no excuse why they couldn't actually make this 3 3/4 scaled and be able to put an action figure in the front. I mean, how awesome would that be? Especially with those reaction Marty and Doc figures. This would be the Millennium Falcon for a Back to the Future retro line of figurines. But no. The closest we get to a Back to the Future DeLorean that's action figure scaled is either the Lego or Playmates toy. And I'm not buying... I'm not buying that one. Ugh. Maybe it's just me, but I've never cared for the Playmobil style of design or look, so just unfortunate. I mean, this is a cool movie replica of the Back to the Future 2 DeLorean, but it's kind of disappointing. And there's no logo on the front that says DMC, and there's no logo here that says DeLorean. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's just overall disappointing. And this warthog just destroys this piece of junk. $25. It can fit all your G.I. Joes or other 3 3/4 action figure vehicles. This warthog is just awesome. It's a great figure vehicle. It is, in my personal opinion, the best 3 3/4 inch action figure scaled vehicle on the market right now, or has ever or will ever be made, besides the Kenner Millennium Falcon. Anyways, guys, this is Rhinosaur 2264. Sorry, my amigos. Peace, and have an amazing day today.